God has now become the reason of dispute. There is a profound reason about talking with God. It has to be understood. For any type of communication, presence of two persons is required. Only then talking is possible and hearing is possible. You may keep on talking, but there is no one to hear. This is the reason you keep on praying, but no one hears. This is the reason people keep on praying for the same thing over and over, and no one listens. It is not the fault of God. It is the fault of people. It is the fault of those who promote God as the ultimate Savior. They have not understood God. They think God is the one who keeps on granting the wishes. If there was little truth in it, this world would not have become hell. No one would have been poor. Then who will have done your work? Who will have worked for you? The basic understanding of God is lacking. If God is understood as a feeling, a celebration, then there will be no need for any prayers. God is godliness, and godliness is a way of living in peace, in acceptance. It is nothing but living life of joy with whatever comes to you. God is not a person. Gautam Buddha, Mahaveera said that there is no God. They were right simply because God does not exist as a person. This is the reason no one has seen God or even heard Him. If God would have existed, at least someone would have seen Him. God means love. And there is no need to discuss about love. Love has to be experienced. God has to be experienced. The trouble is that the very word God has now become the reason of dispute between people. First, the word God divided people into two groups within the believers. And now the word God has divided the people into two categories. One is the theist and the other is the atheist. The theists are the ones who believe that God needs to be worshipped. To seek favors, they do not deny its presence in all and everything. But they are the ones who believe that God is in a form. They either worship Him as a deity or they worship God as something which is up there. As soon as God is worshipped in a form, it loses its omnipresent status. Then the focus transforms from the omnipresence to the form. The division happens. The theists are the ones who are constantly seeking favors from God to either gain wealth, luxury and peace. They are the ones who are constantly engaged with the rituals. They feel that a bargain can be done with God. This is where everything goes wrong. And they think that they can get it while the others cannot get it. Then discrimination happens. Force and magnitude of ritual then decides the speed of granting of prayers. Then discrimination happens. The atheists are the ones who are completely opposite of the theists. They deny presence of God in form and any kind of personality. They are right, but they are also wrong, because they deny the presence of God as a phenomenon. They deny God in totality. This is the reason they feel completely lost. In fact, both are completely wrong. Both feel lost. Both are missing something. The theist never finds God, and the atheist never finds peace. And I am neither a theist and nor an atheist. I teach to look at God as a phenomenon, not as a personality, not as a person, not someone you stand for as a savior, not someone who stands for you as a savior, but as someone whom you can become like. For me, the word God means love, peace. To transcend to it is possible. To relate to it is possible. to become it is possible. If you see God as a quality, then you can inherit that quality. Then you can become what the religions want you to become, which is pure, humble, and full of love.